Good evening.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Shall we wait another 5 minutes time if anybody is there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And shall we wait another 5 minutes time for your friends to join? Right, we'll start. Um, we are waiting long time. Only the few are there. No problem. We'll start. Right. What about the last session? Any doubts? Can you all hear me very well?
Yeah, ma'am. Can hear.
Yeah, because it's very heavy rain there.
Yeah.
That's right. What about the last 9 slides? Any doubts? Did you go through of that? No, no doubts. Right. Right. Shall we read this?
Yes, what is the education? The concept of education is an extremely complex concept. If we were to inquire as to what we mean by from time the term education, we could come up with many different answers. Immoral man has been involved in the process of education. Agrawal has presented four main factors which made the concept of education complex. Differences in individuals' personalities, differences in the environment, differences about life, differences in educational theories and practices.
Right. What is the education? What are you thinking about? What is the education? The education here is main thing. If we are focus, if you feeling any difficulty, okay, it can be a 1%. What do you call? 1% as person knowledge, or it is can be their personal also. One human being's attitude, ability, what he is focusing, that is what he or she can do something, or those kind, everything will come to the education. But when you are uh, educated, you can recognize, is it a correct way, or this is correct, or that is correct. You can what do you call? You can feel this. You can judge that. Okay, right. And after that, you can see there is a four main focus. One is difference in individual personalities, and environment, about life, educational theories, and the practical. It's really 1% personality. It can be different. It is can be different. Really, it's the doc- doctor's personality is not going to be a lawyer's personality. Lawyer's personality not going to be a teacher's personality, master's personality, and it is not going to be a office executive's personality. All are different because they are learning the different education. The doctor is learning the MBBS education. The lawyer is learning the LLB. Is focusing the law side, and teacher is focusing the education side. Okay, that is different. That is depend on their different personality. Okay. After that, environment. If the human being get a good environment, the environment has to force that person to go for the educational environment. If that person is not getting a good environment to study, never going to be a nice person, educated person in the world. Okay. After that is lifestyle. This should be very important in the educational side. The person who is studying well, the lifestyle, the family members, he have to adjust everything. He have to build everything. He have to plan everything. Okay. Then that is also depend on the person. After that, educational theory and the practicals. Theory and the practicals mean that particular person have to guide himself to get the good theory of education and as well as practical things he must to focus. He or she must to focus. Okay, right, right. Have we read this?
Can I read it?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. What are individual differences in personality theory? Every single person is unique in the combination of their personality traits and how they behave individually in social situations. Individual differences are related to mental abilities, vocational interests, religious beliefs, political attitudes, and sexuality.
Right. What is the individual difference in personality theory? Okay. What are you thinking about this? What is this topic and what are you thinking? What just leave this and just tell. Don't look at the slide and tell me. Just what is your idea is now.
It's about the unique personality. Even it says in the slide, it's a unique personality. One person is different to the other. Each and every situation, how they react
Yes,
to the situation, different to each other.
yes, it's correct. It's correct. And what is the one is the unique personality, we can take the attitudes. And one is the we can take it education. And one is we can take it, other one is we can take it the environment. Okay. What is physically is having attitudes. Some person they won't show their proper attitudes when we are friendly with them, when we are keeping the good relation, good friendship, or we are maintaining the friendship with them, when we are following the friendship, we can learn more different things with them. We can learn a lot of different things. Different things means he will show his attitude differently. When we saw that person, it is that person is not going to be in after 2-3 months. He will show his different attitudes, different phases, because he's now he is used to that environment. Now he is familiar with that environment. Now what is the inside attitude? What he is having the normal attitude is coming out. His normal attitude is coming out. And in school you can see when the child is come to the new admission, for a few weeks, 1 month or 1.5 months or 2 months, 2.5 months, the child is very quiet. Child never do the naughty thing. But when the child is passing 3 months, because when 3 months is over, the child is very familiar with the environment. Then the child's normal face is coming out. Okay, child is showing his good face, and child can introduce his attitude to school environment. It can be a vocabulary, it can be attitude, it can be a habits. Everything he will show to the social. Okay, that same thing. If he is having a good attitude, if he is having a good what do you call technology side, okay, religious mind, religious believers, okay, and some children have some. Now, for example, uh, if the mother knows about the principal, that child is coming from another school, and the mother knows about the new school principal, then the child's attitude will come different way. The child will take upper hand with that friendship with other children. The madam, I know my principal, because my principal is very friendly with my mother or the father. The child will take that to the upper hand. Okay, that is called political attitudes. And some other sexual uh, different attitudes are there. Sometimes the boys will go to the girls' toilet, or some boys, in the 9 years, 10 years, 11, 12, between 12 years period, the child boys will irritate the girls. Irritate means nikan karadradena. Okay, it is not going to be the sexual harassment. It is normally taking the pencil from the girls, or the not allowing the girls to sit and study, removing the ribbon, those type of uh, giving a small trouble for them. Okay, understood about these two slides?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And I didn't met last time, this last class, Sarani.
Yes, ma'am. I'm still suffering with the fever.
My God, there is a
Wow.
very different fever is now it's going on.
Yes, ma'am. So I was under medication. Even I can't raise my head, so that's why I couldn't come. Really sorry about it, ma'am.
It's okay, it's okay. No worries. How is Taranka? How is there? Is it raining?
Yeah. No, no, no rain
No.
for us. Unfortunately, it's very hot over here. It's almost 35 to 40 degrees.
Ah, we are facing a very terrible rain. And where are you, Tarani?
Ma'am, I'm from Homagama.
Ah,
We are closer to Kottawa.
ah. Right. If I give a small question, can you explain that?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is we can't see whether it is understood. If it is a physical class, I can do some group activity. Then I can get to know whether you all are, can understand or not. Now in the online, I can't feel that. And if I give a small question only, you can give me the answer. Then I can feel whether it is understood or not. Shall we write?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the importance of education? What is the importance of education? How you can focus importance to children? What is the
Can you repeat,
important?
please?
Yeah, what is the importance of the education? How you can focus that important to the children? Can if I give 15 minutes time, it is can you
Yeah,
do?
ma'am.
Right. Then write the answers. വയറ്റിൽ അടിച്ച് കൈ വറുത്തോ സ്കാൻ பண்ணணும் ഇത് രക്തം പോകുന്നില്ല
எதுக்கு இல்ல ராமான் எடுக்கிறீங்க புக் எடு நீ மேக்ஸ் புக் எடுத்துட்டு வா ஏய் சார் புக் எடுங்க எடுத்துட்டு வா புக் இங்க எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க மேல இப்ப கழுவு ஐஸ் தண்ணி கொடை சொல்லி அவங்க அம்மா இல்லையோ கொடை கொடை என்ன பண்ணுச்சு
அது நினைச்சிட்டு தண்ணி இல்லை ஜன்னலை திறந்து
சாமி
ஏன் சரியா நான் மடக்கலாம் பைத்தியமும் தெரியும் அதுக்கு லெவலுக்கு நம்மள யோசிக்குது Shall we read the answers?
Okay, ma'am.
Please. Start to read.
Okay, can I?
Yeah. Hilma, ne? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilma. Yes.
Uh, Education is an utmost important factor in the individual and societal growth. It equips individuals with knowledge, skills, and values necessary for personal development and contributes to the progress of communities and nations. Education empowers people to make informed decisions, pursue their aspirations, and participate in a rapidly evolving world. To make children understand the importance of education, it's crucial to engage them positively. First, foster a stimulating learning environment that nurtures curiosity. We should show them real world applications of what they learn, encourage critical thinking and problem solving, demonstrating that education is not just about memorizing facts but about solving real life challenges, highlighting inspiring stories of successful individuals who achieved through education. Ultimately, it's essential to make education a source of joy, curiosity, and empowerment.
Very good.
I'll go next then.
Okay, please.
Yes. Education is one of the most important things that child can receive. It opens doors for them to help them to become a responsible and valuable adult. A good education can help child to develop and sharpen their talents and abilities. This will create the road for them to better life, better life for themselves. Education is the best investment we could provide to children as they are the future of the nation. Education helps children in many ways, not only in academics, social skills, teamwork, discipline, confidence, gender equity thinking, physical development, critical thinking, and like in foremost in all around the world, the right to education has been identified. So that means that entails the importance of education for all. That's it.
Okay, what about Tarani?
Yeah, ma'am. Okay. Education is a process of acquiring knowledge, skills, and the values. Education can considered as important factors in one's life. It illuminates human mind and thinking patterns. Education can transform a person to live better life and more importantly, live in socially acceptable manner. And especially education make a remarkable effort on one's personality. So, education is a root of success in every children's life, and it is the pathway of child to follow and reach their full potentials in the life. Through the education, we can ensure that children can have a secure and better future, and education can fills the encouragement of facing situations in the children's life. Education help to think clearly and critically. Education encourage individuals to achieve personal and social goals, and it can foster and cultivate moral values in the children. And finally, through the good education, we can develop critical thinking and problem solving abilities in the children.
Right, good. But the importance means you have to give by the points form importance. After that only you have to explain the importance by
Okay,
the
ma'am. That
situation.
means why
This
it is
situation,
important.
yeah. What is the situation? It can be applied. The
Okay.
importance of that education, that topics. Where is the situation? What is the situation? We can apply that. You
Hmm.
have to give that small particular. Okay, that's it.
Okay, ma'am.
But it's good, it's very appreciable, because when I give a question, you all are answering. That is should be very fine, because some of classes they won't answer, but it is good. You all are very cooperative.
Thank you, miss.
Cooperating, it should be fine. Very nice. Right, shall we read this? The slide number 12.
Right? Yeah. What
Please.
is the philosophy of individual differences? The study of individual differences embraces this philosophy by seeking to understand how and why humans differ from each other, so that we can ensure each individual has an equal opportunity for optimal development.
Right. Now should be like this. It is different. It is depend on the person. Human to human, it can be different. Okay. The philosophies are different. They have their own philosophies. Now, for a small example, if our parent or our grandparent, some people, they doesn't like to go another person's house and drinking some water or anything, taking some meal. But our parents are not like that. They are a little bit different. They can sacrifice. They they will accept that, going with others' family and getting a social with them. Now, for ourselves, we are very social, because we have a lot of friends. We are going to the friends' home and coming back. We have a more social. After that, you can see in our children's life, they are going to be very, very social. They are not going to be these are poor people, these are middle class, these are rich people. No, they are going to face, they are going to treat everybody in the same way. Not just for example, I give this difference. Don't take it seriously. Just for example, I gave this difference. The same thing in the class. Earlier, when we are in the school, some of our teachers, they will treat the different people. These people are that side people. These people are this side people. Those type of. In my situation, I face that. But now the teachers are not facing that, not treating that, because they are studying the education. That is the education. They are coming up with the new education. They're coming up with the new philosophies. And they are coming with the new moderated education. They are not going to focus the old things. The humans physiology also getting different. They are becoming a very social mind. Okay, they are not going to be treat for the caste, treat for the race people. Okay, those differences we can see individual. Understood? Understood? You all are clear with that or not?
Clear, ma'am.
Yes, it's clear, ma'am.
Then just tell me one question. How we are going to focus the importance of the education in the individual philosophy situations? Importance of the education, how we are going to focus the individually, the philosophy of individually differences. Anyone can explain me? Oh, you have to prepare yourself. I can give 5 minutes time. Do you need 5 minutes time to prepare yourself?
Ma'am, I'm not clear with the question.
What is the importance of the education? Okay, you know, you have the some other topics, some of examples. That examples, how you are going to focus for the philosophy of individual differences. Now, the importance of the education is, one is, if the person is become a very good educated in the society, okay, the good educated, okay, that is the main topic, okay, one topic, one example in the importance of education. Is having a nice, good idea, good knowledge, okay, then how he is going to focus this, the philosophy of individual, the person, the individual person is going to be a very socialized person in the society. Is not going to get any, is not going to do any short mind, okay. Are you clear with that?
Not much, miss. Like, if that person is not socialized, how we are going to help with them become socialized? Or like, oh, he's
No,
he's
if
good
the
at
person
academics.
is, yeah, people, yeah, if good in academical part, is a good
Okay.
knowledge person, okay, and that person is going to focus the society in the environment. It is going to be a very social mind, okay. If it is not the educated person, how he is going to face the society? He will be a crooked mind. He knows what is the, he is having a knowledge, or that particular lady or the person have the knowledge. With that knowledge only he will judge, he or she will judge the other person. But if it is the educated person, he is not going to judge same way. He will judge the all with his knowledge. Now understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Because if it is a doctor or the teacher, will take teacher, you all are teachers, the teacher. When you saw a person, when you saw a small baby, or when you saw the school student in the grade 1 class, will take very baby class, grade 1, okay, in the grade 1 class. If the child is having a ability to write, ability to read, slow learner, you will do you will meet that person? You will give punishment for that person? Or you will keep after school and you will do some work with that person?
We'll try to assist to come to the line.
Come to the line. That is the teacher's mentality, teacher's mind.
Yeah.
If the child's mother is not educated, the teacher is giving the homework, child can't do the homework,
Mm.
the mother is getting a depression and stress, is the mother will do? If mother is not educated, definitely mother will raise the hand and eat. Then
Hmm.
child will, what is going to happen in there? The child will get disappointed with the education and child is going to avoid the education. In that environment, that particular person, that generation is going to be a dog. Then if you educated, you will make it the child or the another person to good level, good standard. If uneducated is not enough to standard, he can't recognize everything that is happening there. He or she will come down and going to face all the children and not only children, another person in the world to their level. Okay, clear or not?
Clear, ma'am.
Clear. When the person is educated, when we are giving importance for the education, the individual philosophy will get increased. That is the point. It is not going to reduce, it will increase. Understood or not?
Yes, ma'am. Can understand now.
Right. Shall we read this?
Yes. Can I read, ma'am?
Yeah, please.
Yes. What is individual differences theory in education? Individual differences and educational implications thinking. The differences among individuals that distinguish or separate them from one another and make one as unique individual in one's self may be termed as individual differences. Learning is most effective when differences in learners' language, cultural, and social behavior are taken into account.
Right. Now, for example, individual differences, educational is important for that. Okay. If we are introducing a person to the society, as a teacher, you are introducing a person to the society. That person has to be very good knowledge. Then that person can recognize what is the society is there. What is the society people. Society is going to do. If person is not in a capable enough of the knowledge, the society will demotivate the person and they will back up the person. Then all the person have to come with the focus. The language should be very clear. The cultural they have to follow and they have to be with the social behaviors. These are very effective for them to giving an individual difference. Okay. But person to person, they have some other abilities, it's different. Person to person, some other ability is different. But not for all. Not for all. Okay. We didn't highlight, na?
Yes.
If I highlighted, only you can take it that is a main important. After the tomorrow class, I will send the slides, na?
Okay,
Right.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Because I think then you can, if you are taking a printout even, you can take it to, one shot. Huh?
Mm.
If I'm sending every day, you have to take every day. I will write a small question about the individual philosophy. Hmm? What else? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Right. The importance of individual. What is the importance of individual philosophy? Explained by situation. Explained by situation. What is the importance of individual philosophy? Explained by situation. You have to give the situation and what is the important. First you give the importance, and for the important you just give the small situation. Can?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Shall I give 15 to 20 minutes time?
Okay.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, miss.
Oh, I was struggling last 10 minutes with drop of this signal drop, and I can't on my speaker. You really sorry. It's very terrible without this if the weather is not good.
Yes.
Shall we read the answers?
Okay, ma'am.
In your class, there is only 3 members. Oh, more students are there.
There are more, ma'am, as we know.
For this module, only 3 are joining. This is my 3rd class. Then this. Right, fine. Can you read the answers?
Can I go first then?
Yeah, please.
Individual philosophy, often referred to as personal philosophy as well. It influences on personal beliefs, values, decisions. Here I'm going to talk about only 4 points under 4 importance under 4 points: guidance, decision making, relationships, self-understanding, personal growth with self-understanding. When first come to guidance, we'll take situation as making personal goals. So here, individual philosophy helps to define our life goals and aspirations. This guides us with a framework to make our choices and decisions align with our values and objectives. What we believe, we make our personal goals based on that. Decision making, if we have to make a career choice. When you have faced with difficult choices, individual philosophy can provide basis for making decisions. It prioritizes what is most important and help us to make choices, again, align with our values. Relationships, like if you are making a social circle. So individual philosophy often influences with the way we interact with others. Here it helps us to shape our approach to relationships and our communication, how we approach them. Like, are we going to be friendly with them very quick, or do we need time? Like, this always stands for our quality of our interactions, based on, again, what we believe. And personal growth with self-understanding. Like, if we want to make educational choices for our growth. And here again, individual philosophy leads to deep understanding who we are and what we believe and what we need and where we stand. So this helps us to continue improvements and increase our self-awareness, what stream we are going to select and which media will be the best for us to make our growth likewise. So those are the 4 factors that I have chosen.
Oh, good. And Hilma?
Yeah, ma'am. So, individual philosophy plays a crucial role in guiding decisions and actions. This impacts not only in a particular field, but in how people approach relationships, ethical dilemmas, and life goals. It provides a sense of purpose and identity, helping individuals make choices that resonate with their core beliefs, leading to a more authentic and meaningful life. So, as we move on to the example, suppose we have an educated person with a college degree in psychology. Their individual philosophy is rooted in the belief that understanding human behavior and emotions is key to fostering empathy and building harmonious relationships. They would use their education to work as a therapist. On the other hand, an An uneducated person may have had limited formal schooling, but he would have built a successful career as a skilled mechanic. This person's individual philosophy values the ability to fix and maintain vehicles, which is essential to the community's functioning. They take pride in their work and find fulfillment in contributing their skills to keep people on move. That's all, ma'am.
Okay. And what do you call Tharani?
Yeah, ma'am. Personal philosophy can be defined as a system of beliefs, principles, or ideas used to guide an individual's behavior. There are many important benefits to having a personal philosophy. It always helps us to understand our character, and it ensures consistency to our lives, and it helps to identify our values and focus more on our beliefs. And it can be helped to establish objective to our Hello, ma'am, can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes. Yeah.
It helps to establish objectives to ourselves, and personal philosophy can also provide a sense of directions to a purpose in our life. So if I come to the personal experience, ma'am, so if the educated people can always see the situation, so whatever the problem, uh, through like iceberg theory we learned in the psychology, so they can understand, even though they can see some surface on the water, at the same time we can they people can't see the inner part of the problem. Likewise, non-educated people, they can see only the surface of the water, and they could understand the 360 degrees of the situation in the situation, I mean, like whatever the problem. That's it, ma'am. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, ma'am, I can hear you.
Yeah. My signal is going very drop. Very, very bad. Right. Right. Do you have any doubts in today's lesson?
Um, um,
Just check today's thing. Do you have any doubts?
Ma'am, when can we get the presentation, ma'am?
Tomorrow definitely you can get, darling. I will send you.
Okay, ma'am, sure.
Okay, because there is no, some more slides are there. We'll finish it off that, and I can send you.
All right.
Okay. No doubts. All are clear. Everything is clear.
Yes, ma'am. Can understand.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay. Then shall I wind up the session today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then thank you. Good night. God bless you all.
Thank you, miss. Good night.
Good
Good
Okay, ma'am.
night,
Thank you. Good night.
Thank
night.
you.
Good night.